Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will learn how to accept the parameters for a shell script. Now, just assume a scenario where you are supposed to run one script, but for that script, you also want to pass few parameters. Or in other word, you can say there is one script where you want to receive few parameters, and then those parameter maybe we can utilize further in our script processing, right? So in this session, we are going to discuss this entire process, like how to pass the parameter while calling the script and how to receive the parameters while creating the script. Okay, so I think now the topic is clear, like what we are going to discuss in this session. But before we discuss this session, let me tell you one thing, like if you don't know how to create a script, how to make it executable file, then please go and check out the previous session, because this thing we have already discussed in our previous sessions, right? For time being, we are just focusing on how to create a script that can receive some parameters. Okay, fine. Now, like although we have different ways to accept parameter, right? But in this example, we are just going to see simple program, like where we will accept the parameter and then we will just print it. Not more difficult things we are not going to consume in this particular example, because later we will see few more example where like we will accept parameters, will perform some operations, and then we will try to return some output, right? But now we are just focusing on accepting the parameters and then printing the parameters. Clear? Fine. So once this thing is clear, like how to accept the parameters through script and how to pass parameters while calling the script, once this thing is clear, then we will see how to execute the same script, means the same thing we can do with cl program. Okay, so this is how we are going to proceed for this session. So let's start with a practical thing. Firstly, you need to write here work lnk. What work lnk will do, it will open the work with object link screen. On this screen we have various files and directories, right? Now from that I will select one directory where I have already created one executable script file. Let me show you that. So this is the directory which we are going to use, Sharmit. Here we have one file, sharmit.sh. Now I'll take option 2 here. Okay, so this is the simplest program I have created. Not the program, I would say the script file I have created, in which we are going to accept two parameters and then we are just printing it. So let's discuss the program step by step. Firstly, we have noted down few multi-line comments just for the introduction purpose. Like you can see, presented by Sharmit, session is for parameters in shell script. Clear? Now here firstly I am printing one simple line, parameters received from script are as follows. Okay, so what this line will do, it will show you the text on the screen while calling the parameters. While calling this script, it will show you the simple line, parameter received from script are as follows. And then below to this, we are just printing the text again with the input value. For example, parameter 1 $1. So this is the way through which we can accept the parameters passed to the script. Similarly, parameter 2 $2. Okay, so what this script mainly what this script is doing right now, it is accepting the parameters through shell script. Like when we call this, I'll show you like what during the call we will provide this script with two parameters, and then it will accept that parameter and then print the values. Okay, fine. So I think now script is clear. Now it's time to run this script. So I'll just copy this path and press F3. Now there might be few questions from you guys, like what will happen if we are not, if we directly call this script and if we don't pass any parameter. Let's see what will happen. So for executing the shell script, I'll write here qsh, which will open the Qshell command entry screen. Here, what will happen if I directly run this script path, which is /home /sharmit /sharmit So this is just a normal script path. Usually we hit the command through this, like, right? So on pressing enter, you will see that it just printed the three text here. Parameter received from shell from script are as follows: parameter 1, parameter 2, and blank. Means there is no values. Why? Because we have not provided. So yes, it is fact that you can't supposed to print anything if you are not providing the value. So first and foremost thing is we have to pass two values to it as a parameter. Then it can be then it can print the values. So let's see how we will do. So firstly you need to pass this like right like this slash home Sharmit text Sharmit slash Sharmit.sh. Then here I will write ABC and XYZ. XYZ. Now if I press enter here, it will show you that parameters received from the script are as follows: parameter 1 ABC, parameter 2 XYZ, which is correct, right? Fine. Now here there might be another question, like what will happen if I want to, how we can change the order. Let's say I want to accept this XYZ as a parameter 1 and ABC as a parameter 2. So for that thing, what you can do, you can simply change the order of your parameter, because in the same order it will consider as a, like if I make it as XYZ and ABC the second parameter, then accordingly it will print the value. Because in a script we are using $1 and $2 symbol. So $1 is replaced with this XYZ and $2 is replaced with this ABC. Okay, so now you can say that this $1 and $2 is working as a placeholder. So whenever we pass any value to it, it will change that value with the placeholder. Clear? Fine. Now another thing is, can we pass numeric value to it? Let's see. Let's say instead of XYZ or ABC, I want to pass 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Now if I hit enter here, you will see it is printing the value parameter 1 as 1, 2, 3 and parameter 2 as 4, 5, 6. Correct? Fine. Another question could be like, is it possible to pass the value as decimal? Let's see. So if I pass it as 1.3 and 4.6, you will see it is providing the value, printing the value as 1.3 and 4.6. So is it actually taking the values as a numeric values, or we are just providing this? Means let me show you that one thing. Like if I try to pass any special character as well, let's say if I try to pass this, so you can see now it is not taking. That means whatever the value you are providing, it is considering as a either numeric or characters. But again I would want to say that there are other ways also, there are other methods also through which we can provide the values, that we will discuss in the upcoming part, because for now we are just focusing on the simplest approach, which will accept the parameters as a script input and then it will print it. Clear? Fine. So now I'm going to show you the another and last approach, which is related to CL program, like how we can execute the same thing through CL program. So for that I'll write here work mbr pdm. Here you will see there is one program, run sql hash. So this program is for running the shell script using CL program. So for that we just need one variable dcl, take up for variable name, type, storage length, then simply hit enter. Write chg var, take up for, provide variable name and the complete script, which include complete path of the script like slash home Sharmit text Sharmit.sh along with two variable not variable along with two parameters, which is ABC and XYZ. After that we will simply write strqsh, take F4 and provide the variable name. So this variable name will execute and start the Qshell for it. Okay, so let me run this program. I just compiled it and now I'm calling this. After calling, you can see it is printing the expected result, which is the first is the header parameters received from script are as follows, and then the parameter detail are parameter 1 as ABC, parameter 2 as XYZ. Clear? So I think now all the entire process is clear, like how we can create a script that can accept few input values, and another thing, how we can run the same shell script through CL program that also like receive the parameters. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.